So I just wanted to do a quick vid about this game, Them's Fighting Herds. I have covered it a few times back then, mostly just gameplay footage, but I thought I'd talk a little bit more about it. Originally it was a fan game from My Little Pony Fighting Is Magic, and then they got like a cease and desist letter, so they had to shut that down. But then I believe someone who was involved with the actual cartoon got in touch with them to make original characters, and then it went to Indiegogo, it got funded. That's the basics of what happened. I think with the game itself, it's when you look at the quality of the graphics and the sound, it's all good, but I know for a lot of people the whole aesthetic of the animals and stuff is just not going to be of everyone, and I think that with that aesthetic you're not going to really see many fighting game tournaments purely. I mean, given the choice, I think I'd much rather have a more traditional type fighting game, but I think in this case, because they were getting help from someone involved in the cartoon series and getting original characters, I figured that might actually be a good idea for them to get a bit more press and more interest. But anyway, since they crowdfunded, there have been fairly regular updates. There's been updates usually every month, downloadable updates, and it has been improving. I mean, gameplay wise, graphic wise, it's pretty much there as it is. I know there's not a huge amount of characters, and I do know there's supposed to be a DLC character coming out later on as well, who I believe is actually supposed to be a free character. And then there was an update back in August, and then it went a little bit quiet then. So we didn't hear anything in September, didn't hear anything in October, didn't really hear anything in November. And to be honest, I was getting a little bit worried because there hadn't been really updates, no news. The sites that I follow, them, the Indiegogo and the Twitter, there hasn't really been much. I believe on the Steam forum though, there's been a few updates with someone involved, and I have read it, but there's nothing really major, just saying like progress has been made. So I was getting a little bit worried, if I'm honest. I think the game as it is at the moment, I think it's only about $15, and I think you get your money's worth here at the moment. I mean, the netcode and everything's good. I mean, it's not the complete full article, but for me personally, €15, I got my enjoyment out of the game. And then in December, I think it was December, yeah, there was actually a couple of updates towards Christmas time. They didn't really give much more information about why there was a delay or anything like that. I knew they were having some problems in the background, I think, for getting people, but and then a couple of days ago there was a video on their official channel where somebody who was doing like tutorial videos actually got employed with them. They released the main video, so hopefully, all being well, I really, if I was going to get more information, give a big update, give information about what's been going on, what's going to be happening forward, because even though there has been some updates, I'm still a little bit wary about where it is. So I would just say to them, do a big update, say what's been going wrong, and then what's been happening in the future, and I think that will allay a lot of people's fears anyway. But yeah, as far as the game goes itself, I do think it's a good game, I do think it's fun, but hopefully we get the finished article.
Yeah, well done. Again. Got it. Hey-o. Like a moth to the flame. Round 2. Fight. Got it. Seriously? Away!
Denied!
Void walk? I see. It's over now. Do not let defeat be the end. Tianhua wins.